Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back with Train Sim World, and this is the brand new Long Island, New York to somewhere Hicks-like, and I'm going to drive it, and there's a train. Now my first objective apparently is to get on the train. Get on the next train that arrives. I'm ready. I am coiled like a spring. Well, let's go for a stroll while we're here. Yep, aboard the next available train. I am ready to board. I'm here. I've got my season ticket. I've got my Oyster card. I'm watching the gap. It's not doing anything. Yeah, I'm good to go. What do we got here? Please do not hold the doors. You will delay the train and everyone on it. Yes. Don't run. The next train will be along soon, will it? If you say so. Oh, hold on, it's coming this way. Looks like we're backing up on ourselves, so that's all good. Anyway, we're heading to Jamaica. I didn't realise you could get there from continental USA, but apparently you can, and apparently it's on the East Coast. So we'll do that. Afternoon. You all right? You got some sunscreen on your head because you'll get a bit of a tan all over that, and it will be burned. Right, okay, here's the train. It's an M7 that we're... Watch where you're going. That we're driving today, and I've done the tutorials. Therefore I am a maestro at such things. Well, a reasonable number of people on board. After it, it's my sister. Oh, okay. Where do you want me to board there? She's got a certain amount of it. They've all got a certain amount of indecision, but that's all good. Come on, off you get, off you get, off you get. Come on, off you get, off the train, off. Right, okay, good. Ride the train to Jamaica. Really? I'd rather drive the train to Jamaica, if it's all the same to you. I mean, I ride on quite a few trains, and the fun bit for me is driving it. Oh well, we can amuse ourselves along the way, I'm sure. I'll go here. Do I have access? Oh, what do you know? Right, okay, let's sit in the engineer's chair. Oh, not allowed. Okay, well, that's not the end of the world. Afternoon, it's my sister. Good, right, okay, splendid. Well, you see, look, if I walk along the train while it's going this way, it always makes you feel like you're moving really fast. Here I go. Up the train. Alright, here we activate the turbo button. Now this is very tempting. I've done it before. You definitely can fly and be free. No, it's not letting me out. Well, that's possibly just as well. I could pull the emergency alarm. I don't want to because it would mean restarting and having another crack at it. But we'll at least sort the blinds out so that and get the windows open. There we go. So whoever's doing this next, it's like I can't resist doing it. I'm just there you go. Nice seats though, has to be said. Although I'm not a fan of the three abreast seat. I find that unless you've got all three to yourself, you've never got enough space. Now, obviously, this is built to American specification, and what I know of American transport is they do tend to be a little bit more spacious than their British counterparts. No, that's true story. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself, and then you can go, oh yeah, you're right. And you'll have had an international flight and a holiday on whichever side of the Atlantic that you're not, and you'll have done a compare and contrast. Also, I like that these seats are wipe clean. That's very beneficial. Let's go see who's driving, shall we? All right, Dave, how's it going? All good, is it? Yeah. Shouldn't you have like some kind of dead man switch handle thing in your hand? Oh no, he's bald, so it's Professor Xavier who's driving the train, and he's doing it with his mind. Right, I'm going to sit right here. Oh, I'm getting off. Right, okay, we've arrived. I'm guessing at Jamaica. Anyway, I have to light, alight, I should say, here. No, obviously not that side. Right here. As soon as we come to a stop. Obviously, there is the possibility that the driver overshoots the platform. I've seen it happen, and it's rarely a pretty sight. But then I can get off and presumably seize control for myself, where we will drive in a dynamic and forthright fashion. Well, you see, it's nice that he's decided that he needs to give it a dab more power to get to the right part of the platform. I do that as well, and then I give it too much power and I'll overshoot the end of it. But I think he's got it. Definitely feels like he's got this under control. Yeah, he's a professional. Yeah, Professor X there, guiding the train to a standstill very nicely. Let me off. Right. Head over to track 2. Okie dokie. Oh no, I'm not even driving this train. I've got a different one waiting for me. I'm quite short, by the looks of things. Excuse me there, jumper wearing man. Not jumper in that sense. No, you shouldn't be using that in a metropolitan track built up kind of an area. People get the wrong idea. We'll go straight down the middle. I'm very pleased with the number of bins that there are on this station. You don't see many bins on stations these days, and frankly they're jolly useful. Otherwise you end up carrying around your sandwich wrappers from W.H. Smith's or the American equivalent thereof. You'll know it. It's the one where they overcharge you for absolutely everything, and then the pre-packed sandwiches are terrible, and they charge you twice as much as they should do for a Red Bull. But you pay it anyway because you're desperate and you've got poor impulse control. Right, okay, where are we going? Track 2. Okay, over here. Fortunately, my inbuilt personal sat-nav is showing me the way there. Now, I could probably get it from here. I think this 2 might be a... Oh, hold on. No, it is a giveaway. There we go. Right, so... here I am. I'm guessing it's this one that's stationary rather than the one that's just turned up. Head over to track 2. I am heading over to track 2. And... there we go. The train will arrive shortly. Is it this one? I did dawdle somewhat on my way to the train. Get up. It is this one. Ah, marvellous. Right, I'm not going in there. I'm going in here. Right, okay. Sit in the engineers. Evening, folks. I assume it's evening. Afternoon. Sorry, afternoon, folks. I will be your driver for the day. Engineer for the day. Sit in the seat. Excellent. Loading the passage. Splendid. Right. Now, this being an urban train, I'll give the standard style urban platform announcement to the passengers.
Hello, business. This is your PT speaking. Can you hear me stopping at service users on our way to Woodside and Seaway? If you want to look in all things that you need to have, I am in the party. Sorry. Thank you very much. Sorry about that. This is your contact.
Jolly good. That's about as clear as it needs to be. Lock the doors. Right. So take the key. Whoever was in here last left the key switch in the... hold on. No, wait. We need to actually lock them first, don't we? There you go. Do that. Wait for the beeping to... there you go. Right, now you get that. Now you whip the key out. Whip the key out. There we go. Right, okay. We're good to go. I have locked the doors. Have I not locked the doors? I was pretty sure I closed them. Put the door control key in. Put door control key in, and then enable it. Oh, unlock. Lock. You are now locked. Yeah? No. Okay. Unlock forward doors. Lock forward doors. Lock all the doors. All doors to locked position. All these bottom ones. Bottom ones don't do anything. Top ones do unlock. We don't need any of that. Then we'll turn that back off again. whip the key out. That should do it. We should be there. Doors are still open. Hang on. I've done the wrong side. Oh. Ah, see. Now, look. You can criticise me for this. But I'd see they've had enough already. But your criticism is unwarranted, given that it seemed to me that there was a platform on this side, and there was. So I incorrectly identified the platform. Let's put the key in. Do that. Lock all the doors. So, firstly, lock all the doors. Lock the doors on this side. Right. Turn that off. Whip the key, and then we go into this side, and we do the same thing here. Right. Lock doors. There you go. See, and actually, it's only the rearward doors I need to interact with. Everything else is all good. Right, now I'll whip the key out of that as well, because that is correct procedure, and I always follow correct procedure. Give me the key. Give me the key. Thank you. Set the reverser, master controller, and headlights. Right you are. Reverser is to maximum. Oh, I've got to put the master key in. Master key on. See, you get an assertive beep there. No, wait. Reverse to forwards. Set the lights to shiny. There we go. Master controller. Oh, should have set that to max brake. No, whoop, like that. Charge the brakes. Oh, you didn't need to tell me. I knew where that was. Now it just looks like I'm following the tooltip. Right, we're going to Kew Gardens, which is in London. And we're going there from Jamaica, which is where we are. I am geographically all over the show. We should be up to sufficient brake charge by now. Right, okay, and then kick it. Let's rock. There you go. We're away. Oh yeah, I am the train boss. We're making it happen. We're making moves towards victory, and I'm now switching. Just so as you know, I'm switching to driving on the keyboard. Now I'm still not 100% on driving on the keyboards, because the accelerate and decelerate are an unintuitive way round as far as I'm concerned. But that's okay. It's probably just me. But can't rule that out. Not min power or coast. There we go. Let's check out the view. Now we've got 15 mile an hour speed limit coming through here, but we'll rip along at a mighty 11ish for now, so that well, you know, so that we don't exceed the speed limit. I'm in no rush. We'll get there when we do. Anyway, this is an M7 that we're driving here. This is unit number 7132. For those of you who like a unit number in your spare time. Right, how are we doing? Can we grip it and rip it yet? Are those lights saying that we can go? Let's have a look. It looks red to me. I'm stopping. No, other way. Brakes. I'm assuming we can go. Because since I sailed through that anyway, I would have got my my default failure position by this point had those actually been red. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that was probably clean, and I was just being overzealous in my adherence to track speed limits there. I know it had to happen sooner or later. Right. Anyway, we lost a little bit of time there, so I'm going to punch it. Now we've got, if you look, I'd love to point at it with my cursor, but I don't have a cursor, so I can't. I'll tell you what, you see where the master key is? Right, I'm going to use that as my cursor. So this little doodad down the bottom shows the G-forces I am currently exposing my passengers to. Oh hell. And I have immediately exceeded the speed limit. Not enough that we've come off the track though, so that's fine. I didn't seem to lose too many points either. They'll put that down to youthful exuberance, I'm sure. Right, we'll coast. I'm good at coasting. We can coast here. We do have a slight uphill gradient, so maybe min power is slightly more appropriate. And the disco lights overhead indicate something. I'll take my time and learn what signals actually mean at some point. Just not today. I ain't got my window open. No wonder I can't concentrate. Right. I get ever so skittish if there's no fresh air. Right. This signal bank is saying the same thing as the last lot. And that's probably a good thing. Right. 80 miles per hour. I'm ready for it. So we have to wait for the tail end to pass through 80 miles per hour, and then we can boost it some. Although that said, I do have to stop. Well, shortly. I'm a little behind schedule already, but what else is new? It'll be good. We'll be grand. We can probably get it speed up a bit though. We've got 500 yards left to go. That's it. Possibly ruined the comfort of our passage there for a moment, but that's okay too. 40 miles per hour. Let's start to apply some braking. Not max brake. That's too much brake. You've just jettisoned someone halfway up the corridor. I think jettisoned is the wrong word. Flung. You've flung someone halfway up the... This platform's not long enough. Lots of brake now, please. Lots of brake. Lots and lots of brake. Flung it. They just stood back up again. Picked up the remnants of their W.H. Smith sandwich, and now they're face palming all over the floor again. Go on, all the brake. No, not emergency. Emergency brake's too severe. Right, let's let them out. As you can tell, I've not really mastered the finesse yet, but I'm sure those of you who are familiar with my methodology, let's unlock the right doors, shall we? There we go. We'll know that the finesse will come pretty quickly. That said, it doesn't look like I've actually got any passengers anyway, so I guess I shouldn't concern myself unduly. Anyway, here we are, Kew Gardens. Marvellous. Very nice. You know, this is welcome to London. Right, let's get back situated so that we can push off. Lock the doors. Right, let's lock the doors correctly. Lock the rearward doors. Makes beeping noise. Wait for the beeping noise to finish its beeping. Sounds good. Stick that off. Whip the key out. Sit in the chair. Off we jolly well go. There you go. I think 40% acceleration is... Do I need to charge my brakes again? Because I've... yeah, I do. Alright, let's set the brake to about there. Charge them up. No. Did I take it out of gear? No, it's still in gear. Master key's on. I'm sat in the... Am I sat in the chair? I'm sat in the chair. Okay. We do still have brake pressure. So, let's try it again. Maybe I just need to be patient. And away we go. Did I stall it? What have I done here? Tell you what, let's try reboot. Let's try turning it off and turning it on again. Right, there you go. Let's go. Right, there we go. We are now switched off. Interesting. Right, that's now on. Reverser into forward, please. Thank you. And then we need to put this onto max brake, and then we'll push the button. There you go. We look at the brake charge gauge there. That feels about dandy, and then away we go. What do you know? Rebooting the train did the job. Absolutely splendid. Didn't take any time at all. I knew what needed doing. I did it. We're away. Everything's perfect. Good. Oh, and we're allowed to do 80. Right, let's boot it. Let's see what this M7 is made of. Let's go for the excitement. Fly past track cam. Are you feeling the excitement? Fly past. I know I am. Feeling. Right, good, excellent. Right, finally we're making headway. Next stop is Forest Hills at 2:28. We might be just a smidge behind schedule, but I don't think anybody's going to hold that against us. That's good. Oh, look, this is telling us the speed limit. That's fun. I like that. That's good. Obviously, I'm a lowlife, and therefore I've got the HUD on telling me what to do. But I'm only doing that for your benefit, you see, so that you can see exactly when I'm speeding, as I surely will. I am nowhere near going to make this stop. Emergency brake is possibly unnecessary, but max brake I think is going to do the trick. Oh, it's going to have to... Let's do it from the outside. How close are we going to get? You've got to concentrate more. It's all very well being hilarious in your car. Look at that. Stops on a dime. Beautiful. Well done, train. Now then, I've done that. Unlock the rearward doors. Done. We are now loading passage. So, I won't make the mistake this time of following the correct key procedure. No, I won't. Dead man's panel cutout is cut out. Okay. So you can disable the dead man's handle. That's fun, I suppose. What are these? That's a tweeter. The woofer must be hidden behind this grill here, for when you need some banging tunes while you're hitting the tracks. Anybody yet? Maybe they just don't want to ride in the front carriage because they treat it as being on to get back on the train. We're late already. Don't make it more late. That said, if all of my standard comments for this go like every other train sim video I've ever done on any track ever, it's that this being late is a perfect simulation of reality. Okay, right, we're away. And I'm still making points, so that's all good. Right, Woodside. Let's rock. Punch it, Chewie. Oh, no, I hit the emergency brake again, didn't I? Okay, we might need to do a reboot. Hold on, Chewie, don't punch anything. Charge the brake juice. No, I've got plenty of brake juice. I'm betting... We'll give it a second to see if it wants to... It wants to go. We're all good. It's fine. I just needed to be a little bit patient with it. We are pulling a few G's, but that's all good. The passengers won't mind in the slightest, especially if I make up any time. Anyway, next stop is going to be Woodside 4 minutes ago. And it's in 3.6 miles. I'm not confident that we're going to make it on time. But there you go. Oh, there's the blind. Seriously? That's the blind, is it? Can we not... Oh, you can! Oh, that's genius. And terrible. Your choice is be a little bit blinded, dead in your eyes, or be quite a lot blinded, but the centre of your eyes are absolutely fine. Whoever designed this is a sick monkey. Right, now then, let's pay attention. We've got to drop to 60 in 2 miles. That's fine, that's in 2 miles. I can wait. We're going to tank it along here for a bit first. There we go, this is us tanking it along a bit. Can I get a... you're quite restricted in your zoom angle there. Give me anything that will allow me to... There you go, it shows us tanking it along there. Nice, good train action. Liking it. Let's get back on board as we're coming up to as fast as we're really allowed to do. Yeah, and we're hitting it. 78 in an 80. Knows his stuff, making it happen, getting it done. Right, 1.5 miles until the speed change. There's another train. Look, it's busy, this line, isn't it? This is obviously a very long island, given the number of trains they managed to fit on it, or something. Right, what's the view like? There's no traffic. That would explain why no one's on the train. The rapture's happened. Everybody's been taken up. We saw the early warning signs of it in a previous episode, but now it's obviously happened for reals, and that's why nobody's that bothered about driving the train, riding the train. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I'm the one piloting it. Right, let's put some brake on. Arguably, I'm a little aggressive on the brake. So, caution the passengers that we've got a change in speed occurring. I don't know if they'll have noticed or not. other than the fact that they just smashed their face into the seat in front of them. And that's all good. Brake back. We'll roll at minimum power here. Oh, we got some exciting junction going on. Oh, this is jolly. Right, okay, so the stop, I'm guessing the stop is in half a mile, and then there is a speed limit change shortly after that. Yeah, yep, 60, I'm doing 60, pal. You're all good. I'm there, I'm already on it. I do like the little beep it gives, and start braking. Now, 48% on the brake is quite aggressive. But I'm reluctant to chance any less than that immediately because, I mean, as much as it was a finely judged piece of stopping at the previous station, it'll be miraculous if I don't hose it in some fashion at this one. Yeah, we can ease off a bit. And then ease back on. Not emergency brake. Oh, you're going to have to reboot everything again. Yeah. Well, apparently that's near enough. All right, we'll do it. Okay. Unlock them. Let them out. I'm not sure that we're close enough to the departure zone. Unlock the doors. Unlock the doors. Yeah, we're not there, are we? All right, lock them again. Right, that really didn't seem to do anything, so let's just ease her forward a bit. I didn't even have the brake on there. What's the brake pressure like? Yeah, you've nuked your brake pressure. Okay, right, put the brake on. Recharge the brakes. I don't think it lets you go if you've overhammered the brakes. You know how I said I was driving on the keyboard, and then I went straight back to try and drive on the mouse again, and ruined it. Okay, let's see if we can't ease it forward just a touch here. We don't need to go too far. I was complaining about Professor Xavier's somewhat timid approach to the station when I was riding. But now I'm driving it myself, I see how clearly temperamental these units are. Certainly has absolutely nothing to do with my driving. Certainly. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, there you go, you see? Yeah, you're right. Okay, I've still got a couple hundred yards to go before we reach our destination. I don't need to accelerate any more than that. We'll just roll it the rest of the way there. From 6 and a bit mile an hour, we should be able to decelerate at a suitable amount of time. Although I have to admit, I reckon that's not a station waypoint. That's the signals waypoint there. That's the change in speed. Still, we've made it out here. Good. Now unlock the doors. There you go. See, it's far happier. Let's go and see how close. We're going to be late anyway, but I want to see how long this train is compared to the platform. It's going to be a bit of a jog down the station, but that's okay. Allows me to say hello to the customers. Hello, customers. Sorry, customers. Walked into you there, but that's all fine. Yeah, I don't think I had the whole train in the platform. I suspect I had quite a lot of the train nowhere near the platform. Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be driving right now, but I'm evaluating. This is an important task that all engineers should undergo on a regular basis. I just got a magic unlock. So there you go. There's only about a car length behind us, so I really do need to aim for the tail end of the front end. There you go, the front end of each platform that we come into. I don't know where this lot are off to. Where are you off to, this lot? Are you trying to jam me into this? No, we'll run down this side then. Maybe they're waiting for the next one. Oh no, we're going to be delayed again. Look, this one's just sat here with its doors open and the engineer's gone sprinting down the platform. I'm desperately hoping that he only needs the loo. Otherwise, that's going to put pay to my commute home. Right, we're on. We're in. Let's go. Come on. Do the thing with the door. Do the door thing. Thank you. Right, sit in the chair. Close the doors. Lock. Brakes are charged. I'm good to go. Rip it. There we go. You don't need to be so aggressive. You just don't need to. You know, 25% is more than enough. It's got a little bit of gentle G-force momentum on the passengers. They like that. Makes them feel comfortable. It also makes them feel like you've actually got it under control, rather than you just randomly flinging controls around without due care and attention. Right, we're entering a 45 here. So we're not going to want to be too exuberant. And we do have a slight downward gradient. My goodness me. That's sure to present some sort of challenge. So we'll be suitably careful. Right, let's try going back to a bit of keyboard control here, so that I can finesse this next one. Right, we've got a speed limit up to 60 in 700 yards. It's jolly nice. No, you see, you've done it the wrong way. 31. Coast will do. Coast. Thank you. There you go. How much speed are we picking up as we go downhill here? Now, given the length of... yeah, quite a bit. Okay, right, so a bit of minimal braking here. Let's try and keep it on the limit. No, still picking up speed. That's better. There you go. Like a pro. Nice. Okay, we're going to go through the speed change. And then when the rest of the... oh, hold on. What? Whoa! Wait, hold everything. Oh, that was a bit abrupt. You told me I was about... you can do 60 now. Oh, and now 30. I wouldn't have bothered with the 60. I would have said, just hold your horses there at 45. You'll be great. And now I can do 60. You're just messing with me now, aren't you? Alright, let's just coast, because we've got a 30 coming up, and I believe this one. It's all good. Now, are we going over the on the switch here? Oh, yes, we are. All right, smashing. Well, let's alert people to our presence. Frankly, any excuse to hoot the horn, and I'll take it. Right, okay, good. Now then, we got a little more aggressive. No, not brakes. We want a bit of power here. So interestingly, the cab is now telling me I should be doing 30. I wonder if it's doing it from the rear of the train. I'm guessing it's going from the rear of the train is doing the speed limit change, which is why I'm getting foxed by it, because when you're decelerating, it should go from the front of the train. When you're accelerating, it should go from the rear. This makes sense. Therefore, I am going to follow my instrumentation. We are now able to go 60. Let's go! Right, now we've got 600 yards till we drop to 30 again. And I'll be ready for that. In fact, if I keep ripping it, I won't be ready for that. Right, apply some brake. I mean, I did go over the limit just a little bit. Those signals were saying something. 15? What do you mean 15? Alright, I'll slow down a lot. Right, we're ready for the 30. No, there is a 15 coming up, apparently. Oh, yeah, is there? I'm getting misleading signals from you here, train. We'll just coast through here. The train's telling me 15. Oh, no, hold on. There's a 15 coming up. Alright, we'll just hover around this speed. We'll just coast for the moment. I'm pretty certain we'll be absolutely fine. Or is this alerting me to the upcoming change in speed? I reckon that's what it must be doing. I'll tell you, a bit of route knowledge goes a very long way. Oh, we're doing 19. Let's just apply a bit of brake here. Get our speed down to 15. It would be nice when the speed limit changes to actually be doing the correct speed limit. For once. Okay, Hunters Point Avenue in 12 minutes ago. My gosh, have I really burned all that time? I mean, admittedly, my jaunt down the platform will have used a minute or two, but I don't think I burned 7 there. I was 8 minutes behind schedule, but I didn't realise I'd burned that much. Anyway, this is the next stop, so that's all good. Now, we don't appear to be picking up speed or losing speed, so I'm going to very confidently just coast until we're about 100 yards off, and then I shall gently apply the brake and we shall come to a stop in the correct place. Is everybody ready for this? I know you are. I've got this under control. I'm not paying attention. Oh, no, wrong boat. Oh, flipping heck. Right, no, it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. It's all good. Too much brake. Just a little bit less. Just a little bit less. That'll do nicely. Lots of brake. All the brake. Don't go past the signpost. That's the law of train drivership. Right, unlock. Shall I press the one on the correct side? Do you think that will help? No, I've done it. Unlock rearward doors. Unlock. I'll unlock all the doors, if you like. Or is it the platform on the other side? It's the platform on the other side. How am I supposed to know which platform it is? Alright, okay, right, well, unlock those as well. There you go. See, it's these ones. Oh, that's how you tell which ones it is. There isn't a platform here. Oops. Right, well, better rectify that while we're still fit to do so. Let's lock those up. Yeah, I should say so. There you go. That's like, yeah, watch the gap. How long is the gap? Oh, it's about 30 feet or so. Yeah. All right. Okay. Don't do that. There's a blind on here. Look. Hello. Yeah. We can allow the passengers to see the magic as it happens. Although, to be honest, I think that will largely terrify them. And kind of go, what's he doing? Why is he out of his chair again? Why has he opened those doors? Why has he opened that door? Ha-ha! Can I? It certainly seems like I can. I can get back in as well. That's fortunate. That would have been quite disastrous if I hadn't been able to get back in. Right, let's close the doors. Making all the beeping sounds. Objective complete. Stable the train in track 1 at Long Island City. Stable the train? And then what? Give it some oats and some water? I mean, I know we're in America and that they hold with this kind of days of yore cowboy behaviour and so forth, but no, I shall stable it if that's what it needs to be, or does that mean drive it in a stable fashion? Also, for those of you who don't want company, you can just lock yourself in like this and just go, oh, I feel so much more relaxed about life now that I don't have to see. In fact, if I do this and then roll the blind down, nope, no, they can look at me, but I can't look at them. That just makes me uneasy. Right, let's flick that into coast, because we've got a 15 change coming up. Yeah, I spotted that and everything. Total professionalism. Easy peasy. Here we go. 500 yards to the stable. Obviously, I'll have to pay the blacksmith to reshoe my train overnight. I'll go and see the vet afterwards. Get it to feed my train some worming medicine. Because a dewormed train, I find, runs that much more smoothly. Okay, right, let's open the door. I want to be able to see out the window. Right, let's have a look at this from the outside. As we snake our way through into the stable. Nice. I'm liking this. This is good. Yeah. But there you go. I think this is the end of the line. Because it feels like it's probably the end of the line. In which point, I'm gonna earn myself heap big points any moment now, and that's a good thing, because you know, I want to level up and win the game. There we go. Right, now then, do you have full control over your faculties? There's minimum power, which we don't want. Oh, hold on, we ought to get a brake on. I guess it's because it's quite a lengthy consist is that it slows down quite slowly. If that makes sense. It is not quick to slow down, despite the fact it's electric. No, keep going. Bit further. Keep going. 8 yards isn't close enough. And brakes. Brakes. Don't overshoot. Nope. Just a little bit further. 2 yards, too far away. There we go. That's it. Can't get any closer than that. We're on it. Oh, there we go. Apparently I did have to be exactly on it. Secure the train. Let's close the window. There you go. And I'll close this one as well. Close the window. Close the window, otherwise it's not secure. Burglars might get in. And then put the brake... I'll do it on the keyboard. It will be better that way. Put it onto max brake. Good. Shut down any active controls. Alright, let's de-reverse. Actually, can we we can't stick it into key out while the key is in. Oh, neutral is what I want. Thank you. And then master key off. No. Alright, so how do you reverser to... No, I want the reverser to key out. This is how I did it before. Do I need to stick... Maybe I'll stick the emergency brake on. Alright, I can do that. There we go, key out. Right, good. Key off. Let's take the door keys while we're at it. Oh, hold on. Let's turn the lights off. Yeah, alright, you didn't need to put it. I just thought of that. Oh, that's just mean. You better give me credit. What haven't I done? Marker lights. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have done that. Head over to the office to complete this duty. Where's the office? It's down there. Alright. Alright, jump out the front door. Why not? Close the front door. Close the front door. Beautiful. I've left the door keys in, but I figure whoever's driving it next might want them. Anyway, there you go. This was the journey into the unknown through the various Bermuda Triangles we've taken in both Jamaica and Kew Gardens in London, and we did a beautiful job along the way. Here we are at Long Island City. So there you go. That's the Long Island route. I'm guessing that, I mean, given that I haven't seen the sea at all, not only is this island quite long, it's also quite fat. But there you go. Anyway, I've been Colonel Failure. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, why not fling a like at it? Go on. Oh, do yourself a favour. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel. If you think you can drive it better, go drive it for yourself. You don't need me to give you permission to do so. I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio! So that's the first mission completed on the Long Island, New York to Hicksville train route, railroad fandango, and it was mildly diverting. I'm going to do another one for you, and that'll be coming up in the next couple of days. So in order to make sure you don't miss out on that, you know what's coming. You do. You've been here before. This isn't your first time. And therefore there's a high chance that you've already hit the subscribe button on this channel. If you are new, however, and somehow you've made it to the end of the video, hit the subscribe button, because clearly I haven't depressed you enough that you don't want to watch any more of it, and therefore you clearly want to watch much, much more of it. Hit the subscribe button right now, my friend. I've got a song to sing, an adventure to take you on, and many of those adventures will take place on trains.